Hi guys, Amajot here with your shot of stress relief today, and today's shot of stress relief is dedicated to my 8-year-old niece whose birthday is today, and actually all three of my nieces and nephew, 2 nieces, 1 nephew, because they remind me of what's possible in the world and what we may have forgotten. And it kind of links into also the topic for today, which is the benefits of going backwards. Because when there are moments, I know we are always told to not look back and keep moving forward, but I think there is value in remembering the things that we used to know and do and how we used to be as children. Because I think in those days we kind of knew what we needed to know and we just did those things, and we naturally, intuitively knew what was good for us and knew what was needed no matter what was going on around us, and we never questioned it. This is truly how I believe about this stuff, and we didn't question it until we grew up and then started to question things. And questioning and curiosity is always brilliant, but I think when we get lost in the needing to know the answers as opposed to curiosity for the benefit of curiosity and just wanting to know as opposed to needing to get our life right, there is value in definitely in going backwards. And so I invite you today to have a think about what was it that you did, or how were you when, think back to a time when you felt free, when there was no purpose to what you were doing. And, just being around children, being around my nieces and my nephew always reminds me of the power of play, and what's possible. And I've just literally this morning finished a book, and it's actually a children's book, or a young children's book, and it is absolutely brilliant. And I don't know why, but I feel healed, and it's reminded me of how much I loved that type of reading. It was about just a fantasy adventure, and about magic. And I've also started doing my just crossword puzzles again, just different types of puzzles, and it completely distracts my mind. And again, I used to just be, completely absorbed by that kind of thing. I don't know when I stopped doing it, but it's really shifted. Just anything, if I'm feeling a certain way, I'll just take 5 minutes to just mentally declutter by going to distract myself and putting my attention on something like a puzzle, and using my brain to kind of solve a puzzle in a different way, rather than trying to solve the puzzle that's going on in my life that I might not have control over. So I invite you to, have a think about what were the because I think we all have superpowers, and sometimes we just forget them, or we just don't know what they were. What were your superpowers when you were little? What were you good at? What were you free with? What did you do that you didn't even think about? And if you can't think about those, then trust that maybe you're already doing what you need to be doing, or it will be coming to you. And also, if you have the luxury of being around children, just observe them. What do they do? And, what can you learn from them? No matter where you are, no matter whose children they are, what can you observe and learn from them? And, think back into your own life. I hope that makes sense for you today. And if you want any help at all, any support, any unraveling of what I've just said, then message me, let me know what's going on in your world, and I am always here to support you. I will speak to you soon. Amajot, over and out. Bye.